Evening Pussy. It's your girl, Victoria Lynn, aka the Pussy Boss, and welcome. I'm so excited to have you here. It's Friday night. We did come on a little early this evening, only because we're still working with the format, obviously, and we want to make sure that you get to see all the great content that we're producing. So, first off, I want to give a shout out to my Facebook group, Temptation Cancun After Parties. If you don't follow it, make sure to follow it. It's where you can find all the best parties in Cancun. Temptation Cancun After Parties. Just search it in Facebook. To my Facebook group, we reached 5,000 today. Woo! Guys, yes, I'm getting wet off that one. 5,000 members. We're kicking ass. And if you don't know what Temptation is, well, you got to go there because let me tell you, it's the best place for an adult. I love it. It's like Disney World all over again, except for now I'm in my early 20s. So go over to the Facebook group. It is Temptation Cancun After Parties. In that group, you will find a discount code for the Temptation group, so you can also get a discount to Temptation rooms, everything like that. Also, right now, we have an awesome collaboration we're doing with Cassidy.com. Cassidy.com is actually this dope-ass site. It's completely old school, but Cassidy.com is great because Cassidy.com allows you to interact and find people who are actually just like you and I, open-minded and looking for fun, right? And hey, if you don't want to do the sexy time thing, it's okay. Open-minded and looking for fun doesn't necessarily mean, gangbang. So I love that word. It's like one of my favorite words. Like my mom always told me the F word was her favorite. I think GB would be my favorite. Like, hey, how you doing? Gangbang, good to see you. Really good. Yeah, did you see that gangbang last week? It was great. Ding, see that? Ding. Lover is coming in. Hi, Lover. Welcome. We're also streaming on Bigo. We're not only streaming live on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch. We're also streaming on Bigo. If you haven't heard of Bigo, well, welcome to everybody else's life in America. They've never heard of it either. However, it's very popular in Asia and in India. So, I'm just ahead of the curve. You're welcome, Pussy Boss. We teach you technology, too, even though I still have no clue what to do with Twitch. Let's be honest. I'm just throwing my ass on there, literally and figuratively. Guys, I'm so excited. So this was our first week of Evening Pussy and Late Night Pussy. If you don't know about Late Night Pussy is our, well, if you think this is crude, then you might not want to come there. But this Late Night Pussy is where we really get real, okay? Because the truth is I just think that it's too much. Why are we so constricted when it comes to sex? Like, who cares? We all do it, right? Nobody has problems with talking about going, I'm just going to say it. There's tons of poop humor, shit humor, crap humor. How many other ways can I say? Diarrhea humor. But if I say pussy humor, I'm banned. Banned from Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and every other society in life besides for Charles Manson's house. Oh, he's dead. Was he dead? I think he's still alive. He got married. Did you know he got married in prison? But yet they didn't. Okay, here's I was going to say cool thing. It's actually not cool. It's interesting. But so he got married in prison, right? But because he got married while he was already sentenced or before he was already sentenced, they couldn't, my phone just fell. They couldn't have, how about fucking visits? That's easy enough. Oh, conservative visits. Consummation visits. Oh, yeah, Republic of Sex. Republic of Sex? Like Czech Republic. Speaking of Czech Republic, okay, guys, we're going to talk about Czech Republic a lot on this podcast because they are some freaks, yo. Who has seen the glory hole porn? I just want to know. Put a comment below. All right, guys, I'm so excited. Thank you to everybody who's followed the OnlyFans. You guys are the shit. Thank you for supporting Pussy Boss. Pussy Boss is here to educate, obviously. I'm here to spread knowledge. What's funny is I was actually talking to my high school teacher today, and I had messaged him, and I said, hey, do you have any students who would, maybe be interested in interning for me? And he asked me if the content was high school relatable, and I knew I had to say no, but honestly, I kind of feel like it is, because nobody is giving this youth like any realness. Like, we're just literally throwing them to the wolves. Like, hey, here you go. Here's the internet. Go search on it and find whatever you want, and then try not to get turned on. I mean, do you know that foot fetishes? So most foot fetishes actually, so they start from something in the young age that kind of, in a sense, it's very phallical. So like, no, I'm serious. I read this in a book. I know this for a fact, Billy. He's acting like I'm stupid over here. I read books, but I only read excerpts, so I don't know if this could be like an intro into it. It could be like, yes, it's very well, but actually, no. But so toes are a big thing, like where like boys see toes at a young age, and for some reason it reminds them of something phallic, their penis. Toes and fingers. You know, that's why they have this. It's not big enough. The sad. What's it like to have like not a big enough penis? I'm sorry. I want to tell you something though. It does matter. But ask Paul. He's not here to defend himself. He's busy. I can't say where, because that would be invasion of privacy, but yeah, I mean, you know, this episode tonight, I'm really excited. I'm excited because it's Friday night. We're going out. You see this luxurious. I mean, I know I normally roll out of bed looking like this. I did this today too. I just kind of like, you know, I did like a little extra. The rings are the little extra. This is real, by the way. Sorry. Forgot there's a camera here too. So just so you know, this ring itself, Kim Kardashian, is like about like 20 mil, I think. I'll call my daddy and ask him. But anyways, okay, back to what we're saying. No, I mean, it's cheap as fuck. It's like, in Mexico, it's probably $1. I love, you know, one of the things I love about Mexico, the fact that I can literally go to a store and spend like $40 on shit. Just bullshit jewelry. I know it's going to rust in like 2 days, but it doesn't matter. It looks real cute. I love it. It's like a dollar store for an American. If that makes any sense. Kind of. There's no dollar stores here. Have you noticed that there's no 50-cent stores? There's just stores. Yeah, there's just stores, and it's $1. It's no dollar stores. But yeah, so back to the subject. You know I love to talk, guys. That's why I'm the pussy boss. So welcome this evening. I hope you guys had a wonderful week. I hope that your coworkers didn't fucking shit on you this week. And if they did, you know what? Fuck them. I hope I can say that on Facebook and YouTube, but fuck them too. Because there's nothing wrong with the F word. It means a lot of things. And all my shit besides, most of my shit's under mature content. So you should be 18 plus if you're watching this. It's Facebook's fault if they show it to like a 5-year-old. Are there 5-year-olds on Facebook? I don't know either. Yeah, probably. Pretending to be like they're 18. Trying to find them a daddy. I wonder what the youngest sugar baby is. Like, how young can you start to sugar? I actually know someone who, no, listen to this. She was 16 years old, and on Snapchat, she was actually selling nudie photos at 16 for $10 a photo. She sent the same photo. She said she was making like $500 a week. And she told them she was 14. Yeah. Some sick bastards out there. You young looking children liking motherfuckers. Every man I've dated, I do have a serious problem. You know, dating, if you didn't watch last night's episode was all about dating. And the truth is I am the worst dater. Like, I don't date anybody, and then I just decide to find the one person that literally nobody else wants to date, and I'm like, I'm in love. And then I'm stuck. Luckily, I'm single right now. I mean, luckily and unluckily. Like, I haven't had sex in 6 months, which is really unnerving to me because that's not usual. Honestly, I didn't even masturbate for almost like 2 months. Can you believe that? That's a lot for me. I think I've been so stressed about trying to find dick that and the worst part is, like, I had a couple girls that, like, offered to, like, you know, fill that void. But I was just like, yeah, I don't want to deal with your bitchiness. I got enough of my own. You know? My cat literally is in heat the same time of the month as I am. That's crazy. Imagine that. 2 bitches who want attention at the same time. At least the luck is somebody's giving me attention because she wants attention. I get attention. So I'm taking it. And, like, everybody's like, why don't you take her to the doctor? I'm like, because then I will be in heat on my own. And what fun is that? I like it. She has to go through it with me. So I started talking dirty, actually probably about, I would say 6 years ago. I really got good at it, right? So about 6-7 years ago, I started I got out of my 8-year relationship, and then I decided, well, I had only had sex at that time with like 4 people. Yeah, I've done a lot of work since then. But luckily, she still looks like a Barbie. Anyways, I still look like a Barbie. I'm talking about down there. That was supposed to be a quick joke, but you just said, who is? Who? So I had to answer because I wanted to make sure everybody knew the joke that I do. Yes, she does down there. So what does Barbie look like down there? Well, so basically when you have a Barbie pussy, when you have a Barbie vagina, right? Think like, so it's perfectly tight, right? So when you look at a Barbie, you just see like the line, right? So basically I don't know if I can say this word on YouTube and stuff, the CLIT. Okay, it doesn't hang low like a fruit. Like, it's not a hang lowing fruit. It's not an orange or a banana. It's nice and tight up there. Like, you know how grapes are to the vine before they spread out? Are grapes even like that? I don't even know. I totally just made that up. I figured grapes, right, when they grow, they're probably close to the root of the vine, and then they spread out like herpes. Right? What do you mean? Well, grapes, bombs, herpes. Makes sense. Yeah. Herpes plant. Grapes. Oh, Barbies don't have herpes. No, Barbies have perfect pussies. What I'm saying is that... Actually, I really don't know. I was just saying grapes and herpes are the same because grape starts out as one bump, but then it accumulates into many. Barbie is a cautionary tale. Fuck, man. I feel bad for Barbie. She only got to fuck Ken. Like, how messed up is that? They only give her one guy for her whole life, and she's like a vampire. She never dies. Barbie has to live on with the same loser forever and ever. Hi, I'm Ken. It sucks. Sucks to be you, Barbie. Anyways, I mean, she hasn't even had some BBC guys. That's a problem. Okay. Anyways, back to the topic, talking dirty. So I started talking dirty about 6 years ago, and I remember the first time somebody tried it with me. I think it was like something like, yeah, you're such a bad girl. And I was just like, oh, okay. You know, I didn't know what to say. Like, the first time somebody talks dirty to you, you're kind of taken back because you're like, in a sense, I assume you're like me. You want to play. Right? But then at the same time, you're like, this is a little weird, especially if somebody comes out with something like, you know, pretend to be my sister. Who does that, right? Who does that? But people do it. I actually have, so here, funny story. I actually had a guy one time who asked me to pretend to be his mom. Yeah. Yeah, really. No, dead serious. And I also had a guy one time who, okay, this is a little morbid. I just like to say that I feel like that's God telling me not to say it, but I'm going to say it anyways. So basically, this guy, his name was Pierre. Oh, he was so fucking fine. And the only reason I'm okay saying his name, even though he's kind of semi-famous, is because he totally was an asshole. He just blew me off when I was, like, totally willing to just be his, like, whatever. Even after I found out that I looked like his mom. Okay, so here's the thing. I matched with this guy on Tinder, right? And I'm like, I've matched with him twice at this point. The first time I matched with him, I said, there's no way he really looks like this. Like, he's too hot, blah, blah, blah. And then I matched with him on my new profile because, you know, a real hoe has 2 Tinder profiles. So I matched with him on my other profile. So now I matched with him twice. So I'm like, okay, I'm going to go for it. I'm going to go for it, and I'm going to just see what's up with him. It's like, yeah, I'm just going to take it. Well, I'm so scared. I've had so many bad dates that, like, where they literally, I end up and they're, like, 5 foot and I'm, like, staggering over them. And it's not like they're just 5 foot. They're, like, 5 foot and 150 pounds. And my ass itself is 100 pounds. So, like, that's a problem. I don't know what you're going to do with me. Are you going to sit me over in the corner? And I can't talk about that, actually. This is PG. This would have been rated R. So, anyways, this guy, Pierre, super famous. Not super famous, actually. But he's in Walmart and Target. If you walk through Walmart and Target, he's just sitting up there in his little model ads, looking all sexy. Super sexy. He was this mixed guy. He was French. Oh, God. Big ego. But he was great. So he messaged me, and I'm like, He's like, I literally I live right down the street from you. I should meet you real quick. And I'm like, I know that was really bad French accent. So I'm like, okay, sure. So I really honestly swear to you, I thought this guy was complete bullshit. So I'm like, I'm not doing my hair. I'm not doing no makeup. I was high as fuck, okay? And I'm like, I'm just going to walk to the corner and see what happens. It sounds so bad. I'm just going to walk to the corners. So here I am. It was daylight. It wasn't at night. And I walked to the corner, and all of a sudden I hear this boom, boom, burp, burp, like someone honks. And I look over, and there's this, like, black tinted out Ferrari. And, you know, automatically as a chick, you're like, wet money. That's my jackpot. You know, like if you were at Vegas, that's how I hear in my head when I see like a guy with my and you know what? Any girl who says they don't think that way, fuck you. Like, come on. Everybody would like to be taken care of. Even the dudes. Trust me. That's why they're out here fucking dudes to be taken care of. OnlyFans is not just for girls, guys. Girls. Yeah. Actually, yeah. I'm trying to get my producer to start his own OnlyFans. We got a good name, Billy Bones. Billy Bones, you know what I'm saying? If you want to, he's on Chatterbait. Follow him. Oh, I can't say that. Oh, I can't say that. Oh, my bad. Okay. It was a joke. I don't even know what that is. What was I talking about? I was talking about something funny. Oh, so Pierre. So anyways, so before I go over to Pierre, so I meet him, right? And he gets out the black Ferrari, and he's literally like 6'5", perfect specimen. I mean, ladies, yes. Like, I don't even care if he wants to be my boyfriend. Yes! I will do anything just to see what it's like to have sex with you. So I'm like, okay, this is great. And of course he does this whole thing. He comes out of his car, right? And he's like, oh, I just wanted to meet you. Mwah, mwah, you're real. Oh, you're so beautiful. Okay, I have to go to a friend's party. He was going to a Game of Thrones party, I remember. He's like, I have to go to a Game of Thrones premiere night, but I will call you later. And I'm like, okay, yeah. And of course I knew a little bit of French, so I was like, bonjour, je m'appelle Victoria. And then he started speaking French, and I'm like, I don't know anything else. But so he left. And then he texts me, and he's like, hey, I'm going to be home later. You should, come over. So I'm like, okay. So I start looking through his profile, right? And I find a picture. And he's like, I love my mother. My mother, I love her so much. And she passed away. And I'm like, oh, that's really sad. Like, mama's boy's really cute. So I decide to click on the photo. And I look at the photo of him and his mom, and I'm like, wow, it looks like an aged me. Like, it's really weird. Maybe something's wrong with me. So I just decide to, I don't even think I sent the photo to my friends. I think I sent his profile to my friends. And the first thing they all came back with is, dude, you look like his dead mother. Yes. So, yeah, it gets better. It gets even better. So anyway, so he texts me and he's like, come over. Like, I, just want to hang out with you. And I'm like, look, I'm on my period. Yeah, I know it's gross, but I have to tell this part of the story. I'm like, I'm on my period, so don't think you want me to come over. And he's like, no, I just want to cuddle. And I'm like, something is wrong with this picture. I knew something was wrong with it, but I just went for it anyways. I hate to fucking cuddle. No, but I was thinking, he's so hot, I'll do anything. I was like, anything to get him. I mean, if I took him home, my mom would be like, yes, you have now. One day, probably I think almost 5 years ago, my mom told me, I showed him a picture of this guy that I had sex with or whatever. And she was like, well, Victoria, just be glad you had sex with him because he's probably going to be the hottest guy you ever have sex with. That's what my mom said to me. And I would like my mom and everyone else to know that she was very wrong. Very wrong. It gets better with age, honey. See, she doesn't know what it's like to be single and in your 30s. I'm a cougar now. But so, I go over to his house because he says he wants to cuddle. And we talk a little bit, very little, probably 5 minutes. And he's like, oh, let's go cuddle and watch a movie. So I'm like, oh, okay. I'm still weirded out because I know this is not going this way. And I walk into his room, and I lay down on his bed, and I look over to the left. And there is a big-ass picture of his mom, just watching over the bed. And I remember thinking, this is super weird. So we start to cuddle, and then he's like, I want to eat your ass. And I'm like, what? You want to eat my... I'm on my period. He's like, I don't care. I'll go for it. Yeah. So that was... Okay, speaking of talking dirty, because this kind of relates to it. Sorry, Mom. Sorry, his mom, too. Fuck, I'm just fucking over everybody today. But anyways, so he goes to enjoy life. And obviously the whole time he's begging me for other things. And I'm like, yeah, no, dude. Because the one thing I will say, he was gorgeous and had a huge, he just was, huge brain. Yeah. But he was also this was kind of I felt like there could be a time where we could have sex and he could maybe choke me too much to where I die kind of thing. There was a lot of aggression there. Yeah. So anyways, so that happened, and it was very awkward because then when I actually did have sex with him, his mom was watching us too, and that was just weird. I didn't understand it, but I am so sorry, Mom and Dad, but I have to tell this because this is the podcast. And I'm used to, so I'm used to doing a podcast where I, don't do it live. And so I record it. And then if I want to edit something out, I can. And I can't do that right now. So speaking of talking dirty, he said something to me that I think I'll never forget. So we weren't having sex because I was on my period. And I wouldn't let him do anal because... I wouldn't be able to poop regularly then. So stop it. I can't. If you make a face like that, how am I supposed to deliver this right? Everyone's making that face. Okay, so anyways, I think he was just basically, actually I've had this happen to me a couple times in life where guys just kind of look at my butt and then, choke the chicken. So he was basically choking the chicken at one point, and so he's about to relieve himself, and he says, can I juice on your ass? Can I juice? And I remember thinking, did you just ask me if you could put your juice on my arse? It was really sexy. Actually, I laughed my ass off for so long. I literally was sitting there. Luckily, I was in doggy style, so you couldn't see my face. But I was laughing at him. I'm like, yeah, just juice. Can't you just say bust or something? Something simple. Sorry, I just literally thought about my high school teacher. I reached out today and was like, is the content that you're looking for an intern, is it appropriate for high school? And I'm here saying, bust juice. No, it's not at all. It's not at all. By the way, I'm looking for an intern. So anybody who is not dumb, and like social media. I'm looking for an intern. Hit us up, PooseBoss@gmail.com. I think, yeah, we'll talk to you. Just send me your resume. And I would like some nudes, preferably. Nudes will make you stand out. Is that messed up to ask for nudes? I'll send some back. If they're good. If they're good. Oh, shit. My phone's dying. Of course it is. So, I've told you one thing already that I don't think you should say as far as when it comes to social media. But now I think I should go over it a little bit more. Okay. I love my Mac, but it literally, I don't know what's going on. Sometimes I don't know what's going on. Maybe most of the time. Often. Also, I want to make our OnlyFans shout out today. Our OnlyFans oh, fuck, I'm not allowed to say that word. God, you know, all these, like, rules, I really am not good with this. I don't think I ever was good in school, and now I'm not good here. Okay. Can I, like... You guys, this is not working. So, this is what happens. Okay. Are we up? Are we up? It's slowly inching down, I can tell. Oh, we've got something for it. We're on the way. This is lovely. Where did you get this, sir? Ooh, mommy like. Okay, hold on. Can we bend it down? What's that mean? Oh, put it behind? Oh, okay. It's still the same. It's cool. It works. Sorry you're looking up my nose more, but who doesn't like a good nostril? It's a hole. Guys like holes, right? I used to talk about that. Actually, one of my really good friends, he used to say that there's only 2 ways to judge women. And I'm sorry, ladies, because you're going to get mad at me for saying this, but I think it's kind of funny. There's binary and non-binary. So basically, are they fuckable or are they not? I mean, when it comes to guys, I think it's kind of true. Are they fuckable or are they not? Unless you're looking for something serious and you're an adult, maybe. So I'm going to give you some things when your boyfriend or girlfriend might talk to you dirty, and some things I think maybe, I don't know, you shouldn't say. So let me just take a sip here. I can't wait till I'm sponsored and I can be like, Coca-Cola. I don't know. Pepsi. This is just where I could be like, yeah, I want to make that noise. Pepsi, drink it after you fuck. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Juice on my ass. Yeah. 1-800-JUICE on my booty. That's a good, like, phone sex song. All right, so. Hi, you've reached 1-800-sex on my ass. Sorry, I messed that up completely. Okay, anyways. Here we go. How not to talk dirty back to somebody. So say your boyfriend or girlfriend says to you this. I'm about to put my finger up your ass, baby. And you are going to say, thank you, Rhino, for the flower on Bigo. So your partner says, I'm about to put my finger up your ass, baby. And you say, okay, but be careful. I think I sharted earlier. That would not be a good answer. Has anyone ever sharted? Just wondering. Like, that's such like a strong term, sharding. And I just think about all the times that I've thought it's almost come to fruition. I do know somebody who accidentally sharded themselves at church one time. That was hilarious. And it was all over the pews. Like, I don't know what they had for dinner, but in the morning they forgot to go to the bathroom. So the next one, your boyfriend or girlfriend says, I've waited a long time to say this, but I love you. And you respond, Your voice gives me a headache. Just turn on the cum factory. I'm still not really sure what cum factory is besides for like a bukkake, but you know what a bukkake is, right? Does everyone know what a bukkake is? So basically a bukkake is when a girl stands around, actually this might be for the late night, but bukkakes when you get as much possible skin nourishment as you can from one product but multiple sources. Does that make sense? Yeah? And then they drink it all in one. It's like a mixture of Milky Ways. Yeah, I know. Yeah, it's pretty gross. But cocky, yeah. And sometimes people throw up when they're doing it, and they record it, and it still gets hits. People love that kind of porn. Yeah. Look, here's the thing about sex, right? We all are uncomfortable about it. We all think whatever somebody does that's not what we do is weird. And we probably feel uncomfortable about what we like on top of it. So, PooseBoss, this show, saying the word pussy, the whole idea is to alleviate this. Because guess what? I'm pretty sure whoever's watching me right now on the camera, unless you are under 18, which you shouldn't be watching this because this is adult mature content. However, I will say that I hope you're learning something if you are. But the truth is that we shouldn't be shamed and we should be able to talk about it. And just because I don't want to be bukkakied doesn't mean that I don't want to like at least know it exists and know what it's about. Right? I mean, why is it such a shameful thing that, you know, one girl likes to be degraded by multiple men? I mean, what? What was that noise? Did you hear that? But I'm saying that might not be your thing. That might not be my thing, but go get a girl. Could be multiple girls. I mean, I guess you could do a bukkake with girls. It would just have to be like, they'd have to like, you know that word, but I don't. Yes. Ew, I just spit on the mic. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I need, a flesh toy. Sorry, Sarah, this was your mic. Not anymore. All right, so the next one. If your boyfriend or girlfriend says this to you, shut up and make love to me, you should not say, sure, daddy, let me take my tampon out. Especially, well, if it's your boyfriend, he probably already knows you're on your period, let's be honest. Or girlfriend, or your partner. Well, I mean, some boys like boys and some girls like girls, so really it's partner. Until we allow bestiality, it's partner. Then we gotta figure out how to pronounce it, but until then, sheep are still off limits, guys. All right, so bad idea. Yes, it's a bad idea. All right, so your partner says, I'm embarrassed telling you this, but it's my first time. Liar. And you say, it's my first time too, as a woman. As a woman. Has it ever happened to me? No, but I will say this. You know, I'm going to be honest with y'all, just to say, I don't even know. Like, I feel like at this point, I wouldn't even know if somebody was sex changed, because a lot of people who have sex change, once they change their sex, they feel like, well, I'm a woman now, so I don't need to tell you that I had a dick before, or I'm a dude now, so I don't need to tell you I had a pussy before. So my thought is, I would have no idea, and I might have already slept with a transgender. I mean, honestly, it happened to Franco knowingly. I'm sure he was very about it. Oh, but he saw balls, is what you're saying. Oh, so he wasn't fully transitioned. Yeah. I mean, I know guys who have hooked up with, you know, girls who are not fully girls. I don't know if they're in transition. I'm still not sure how you approach that. Like, trans women is there a middle ground from being like fully trans to partially? Like, if you have tits but a penis, you're still considered trans, but if you have tits and a vagina, are you then considered just a trans woman? Is that how it goes? Maybe it's trans and then trans woman, trans man. I don't know. I would love to have someone on who could like educate me, because obviously I'm not educated in this. Sorry, have you ever had that time where like your nose gets stuffy and like you feel like you can't breathe? Oh no, I haven't done any recently. Yeah, I've thought about it, but ooh, I like this one. So when your partner says, "Are you a bad girl? Does daddy need to punish you?" Oh, love that. Love that. I'm about to cut. Go into my room. Okay, anyways. All right, so your partner says, "Are you a bad girl? Does daddy need to punish you?" And you respond, "It's crazy. You look just like my dad." I can't wait. So we're going to have my dad actually on the podcast very soon. And I can't wait to have him on, because I use daddy on my OnlyFans, and I use daddy in a lot of contexts in life. But I also call my dad daddy. So I wonder how weird that is for him. Well, he doesn't know it. Obviously, my dad's not like searching like tight cutie. I would hope not. That would be fucking weird. If he found me on OnlyFans, he'd probably be like, "Good job. Good job. Make money off that Ewing ass." That'd be my dad. He'd be like, Finally. All right. So your partner says, "Oh my God, your body drives me crazy." And you say, "God is a construct." Did you hear me? I said, God is a construct. You might ruin the vibe, the mood. His dick might go flaccid, or it might get harder. I'm not really sure. You know? People like different things. You know that there's actually a fetish, Jesus fucking fetish. Did you know that? Yeah. People masturbate to Jesus, and in their mind, they're fucking Jesus. Yeah. It's very spiritual connection. No penetration, obviously, because that would be a sin. You penetrated? Oh, okay. Are you Jesus? Oh, you turn it into wine. My semen is like wine. This is... Oh, I don't want to get so much trouble. I'm about to go into it. I know. I need to stop before somebody's like, "You're anti-Semitic." No, I'm not. I don't even know where I came from that. Okay. So your partner says, "I just want to be inside you." And you say, "Can you give it a minute? I just ate tacos." I mean, really though, it's true. Like when you get with somebody, when you've been with somebody for a while, right? And like a dude's like, "Yeah, let's, like, baby, come on, let's fuck." And you're like, "I just ate all this food. Like, I don't want to fuck." Okay, like, can you like ask the cat to lick your dick? Like, yeah, I mean, it's rough. Why is it always bestiality with me? Probably because one of the first guys I liked, the first porn I saw was... So Billy won't let me tell this story. But I tried to tell Billy's story. He was like, "Oh, no, please. I don't need to know. But one of the first porns I ever saw was bestiality. And it's all this guy's fault. I don't know if he even knows who he is. I would say his name, but I don't want to, you have kids now, so I don't want to correlate you with bestiality. Half squirrel, half man. I mean, at this point, there's vampires. There's warlocks, there's wizards. There's aliens. I bet we've all fucked an alien. Yeah, why not? You think there's not aliens that are walking around looking like humans? Just fucking shit, trying to figure out what it's like to fuck as a human? You ever seen the last time an alien and I got down, I was like, oh. But the thing is when they start screaming really loud like that, it's like it goes clear. You know how when like you can't hear anything, it's like it's like go. Oh, Trisha Paytas fucked a ghost. Okay, I'm so excited. We just got on the Trisha topic. We have 15 minutes left. Okay, it's to Trisha. I would like to just dedicate this whole entire episode, this whole entire podcast to Trisha Paytas. If you do not watch Trisha Paytas, then I'm sorry for you. And if you want to hate on Trisha Paytas, then I'm sorry for you because she's funny. Okay, first off, she came out with a live, she actually had a clip of her fucking a ghost. She put it on Instagram. How? I mean, whether she was fucking a ghost or the wall, that girl is my fucking idol. And then she said that she had sex with a whole baseball team. My question is, how many balls did she get in her mouth at once? I love her. Oh, and she does squirting compilation videos out of her own fountain right in front of her $1 million mansion. Multi-million-dollar mansion. She's cool. Everybody hates on Trisha Paytas. It's so funny. They're like, all the young people coming up, right? They're like, Trisha, you're just using us because you want to stay in the like news because you're old. You're old. And bitches like coming on like, I'm an OG. I've made more money than you and I've stuck around. I can talk what I want. And by the way, I'm going to record me eating all this disgusting food and you're going to watch it. She does do some really weird food videos and she gets really mad. She gets so mad. And I love how she just goes on, like she goes on full glam, like so glam that doesn't look like her. And then she goes full no makeup and zits everywhere. And she's just like, yeah, my fiance loves me, even though I'm crazy. Crazy. And I like her because I think we're all a little crazy. Someone who just came in just is Butt Genie. Butt Genie just entered the room. Do you like the butt? What is that? Rub the butt to get the genie? Rub a nut on the butt to get the genie? Will you rub a nut on the butt to get the genie? Where's the genie? I want the vagina and the genie. I don't know. What kind of accent is that? I don't even fucking know. Sounds like. I don't even know what that means. Okay. Anyways. So the whole thing about talking sexy, right, is obviously you don't want to repeat back with, like, I just sharted myself because that's not cute. But, like, you know, if a guy is like, tell daddy what you're wearing. You don't want to be like, I'm just in some, like, plaid Calvin Kleins and, like, I don't know, like, this, like, old, like, fucking NSYNC t-shirt. No. Even if you're wearing that, this is how you want to be. You want to be more like, oh, well, I'm just laying in bed in my little tiny pink G-string, and I have no top on because I just love my nipples. They're so pink and pretty. Yeah, well, they are. So, yeah, that's how you play them, ladies. You know, some of the best players I've ever seen are women who just straight lie to men. Like, tell them everything you think is dumb, right? So like a guy, he'll be like, yeah, do you want this dick? And you're like, oh my God, wow, I want it so bad. I want it so bad that I can't sleep at night and I haven't eaten for 4 days. And on top of it, oh my God, I haven't even fed my cat, like my actual cat, so she's dying too. Can you please come over to my house and bang me so hard with that big old and then I'll be like so much happier and I think my depression will go away and then maybe my mom will finally love me. I don't know. My mom still doesn't love me. I've tried that. I've tried. No, my mom, I don't know why my mom, what are you doing? Sorry, this is not, can they see her ass? That's my question. Yeah. Your ass is in the way. Tequila. Okay, so I have a cat named Tequila. She's She thinks she owns shit. So sorry about that, but that's who you just saw. She's cute as shit. She's my baby. My baby. That's my little baby. So yeah, we're going out tonight. I'm so excited. So excited. But I want to just say for the OnlyFans feature today, which I'm gotta remember I can't say that damn name. I'm so screwed. If you don't see me anymore, it's because I get banned. But anyways, the feature today is Miss Trisha Paytas. Whoop whoop. She has squirting compilation videos for only $5 a month. You can see all this. Actually, $4.99. I mean, hello. And I mean, you have to like thick girls, but I think guys like all kinds of girls. I think the guys that are like, oh, like skinny girls are at home like jerking off to fat girls. You know, they're like, I love it. I love the idea of that they can't move. No, like I'm talking like those really obese, where it's like a thing. You know, like they feed them food, like 600 pounds. Yeah, that's a thing. Yeah, like how would you talk dirty to that? Like, I'm going to come feed you a pizza. I'm sorry, I said that. That's really rude. Them. I meant them. I mean, I figured someone was going to catch it through the rerun, so I might as well tell myself. I meant them. But how is somebody going to talk dirty to them? They're going to be like, I got a little Caesar's pizza with some fucking, yeah, baby, with some cheesy bread. That cheesy bread and that cheesy sauce. You know, the fucking Italian sausage. Yeah, I'm going to feed it to you. I'm going to feed it to you so good. She'll be like, yeah, feed it to me, Daddy. Feed it to me, Daddy. I'm hungry. I haven't dated in 10 minutes. Last thing I ate was a Mr. Goodbye. I love Mr. Goodbye. Okay. So, I really love Mr. Good Bars. I've been thinking about them for a long time. For some reason, weird thing about Mexico. So Mr. Good Bars, if you've never had one, go buy one right now, even if it means Amazon. Does Amazon sell them? I don't even know. But a Mr. Good Bar is milk chocolate with peanuts, right? For some unknown reason to the world and everything around me, Mexico only sells milk chocolate with fucking almonds. Like, why do you have milk chocolate with almonds and not milk chocolate with peanuts? So yeah, the almonds are still good though. I'm not gonna lie. I just like chocolate and nuts. Put some nuts with chocolate, I'm good to go. There's a little secret for you, you know what I'm saying? Nuts with chocolate. I hate marshmallows though. But yeah. I'm really excited about what's to come. And I wasn't necessarily meaning me. I meant for the show. I hope you guys are enjoying it. I hope you guys are enjoying Evening Pussy. And next week, hopefully, we're still getting everything together, but hopefully next week we will actually have some interviews for you, which is going to be dope. Evening Pussy should have a guest as much as we can to really make the most of this hour. You know, I want to make sure when you leave Evening Pussy that you leave knowing that it's okay to spread your legs and share your pussy for an alien. As long as it's not a fuckboy who has earrings that are cubic zirconium. Sorry, at first I was going to say gold. That's why there's cubic zirconium. And texting you at 2 a.m. in the morning, are you up? That's like the ultimate fuckboy thing. But I love when they text me at 2 a.m. morning, are you up? Because I'm like, yeah, I'm up. Come over. Yeah, I'm like, what's that guy with the mask? Yeah, yazzy, wait, is that I think I mixed in Flintstones there. Yabba dabba doo. Yeah, I like Fred Flintstone. Actually, no, I don't. But could you imagine actually having a car where you had Fred Flintstone? I would never have. I would definitely do. I almost said Pebbles. I meant. No, I know. Bam Bam. That's who I always was. I'm Bam Bam. I'm Bam Bam. And I'm wanting to fuck Pebbles. So, great thing. Next week, we're actually going to talk about this weird thing called incest. Faucest porn. Did you guys know, like, long ago, I don't know how many years, but long fucking ago, Yeah. Does time even matter? Long ago, people used to have sex with their sisters, brothers, cousins. And do you know that still in Alabama it's happening? And probably Dakota, North Dakota, South Dakota. I don't know why it came out. Ah! But I'm just saying, Florida, Georgia, I don't know. I'm just saying, all over the world. Yeah, why is it all? I'm sorry. Why is it all Americans? I don't know. Where else do they have sex with sheep? Oh, Czech Republic. Look, Czech Republic, y'all crazy, but I love it. I'm down with the sickness. That's such a great song. Down with the sickness. And I think they're from like Belgium or some shit. They're crazy. Godsmack. You know who Godsmack is, right? So one time I saw Godsmack live. Well, actually, I saw a video of them live, and they literally, like, I'm pretty sure they were having sex with somebody on stage, but with a dildo. They had a strap-on. And they're like, do you get down with the sickness? Down with the sickness. I'm just kidding. It didn't go with that song, but it sounds funny. All right. I hope you guys enjoyed this evening's evening pussy. And make sure to catch us Monday through Friday at our new time, which is going to be 7 p.m. Eastern. Oh, shit, 7 p.m. Pacific. No, I'm fucking up. 8 p.m. Join us at our new time next week, Monday through Friday at 9 p.m. Eastern, where I will be talking more stuff that could get me banned from all these channels. So you want to make sure to tune in, because who knows if I'll be here next week. Until next time, this your girl, Victoria Lynn, a.k.a. the Pussy Boss. And remember to keep patting that puss.